Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Find a comfortable spot and let the world outside fall away. A story is waiting. In ancient times, a question was posed to a wise teacher: who is my neighbor? And in response, the teacher told a story, a parable that has echoed through the ages, challenging hearts and minds to this very day. It is the story of a man traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho, a road known for its dangers, its winding paths, and its hidden perils. Along this desolate route, he was set upon by robbers who stripped him of his clothes, beat him severely, and left him for dead, bleeding and broken by the roadside. A harrowing scene, indeed, that speaks to the vulnerability of life and the suddenness of misfortune. Soon after, a priest came along that very road. Seeing the injured man, he chose to pass by on the other side, perhaps fearing defilement or danger or simply inconvenience. Then a Levite, a temple assistant, also came to the spot. He too looked upon the suffering man, and like the priest, he passed by on the other side, offering no aid, no comfort, no solace. Their actions, or lack thereof, highlight a common human failing: the tendency to prioritize self-preservation or religious duty over immediate, desperate need. They saw, but they did not truly perceive the suffering before them. But then a Samaritan, a man from a group often despised by the Jewish people, came traveling along. When he saw the man, his heart was moved with compassion. He didn't pass by. He didn't avert his gaze. Instead, he stopped. He knelt beside the injured stranger, pouring oil and wine on his wounds to cleanse and soothe them, then carefully bandage them. This was not a quick, superficial act, but one of tender, deliberate care, demonstrating a profound empathy that transcended societal divisions and personal risk. He then lifted the injured man onto his own donkey, a significant act of sacrifice, as it meant he would have to walk. He brought him to an inn, a place of shelter and care, and there he looked after him through the night. The Samaritan didn't just offer first aid. He provided ongoing care, ensuring the man's immediate safety and comfort. This commitment went beyond a fleeting moment of pity, extending into sustained, practical assistance, truly embodying the spirit of selfless service. The next day, as he had to continue his journey, the Samaritan took out 2 denarii, a considerable sum, enough to cover several days' lodging, and gave them to the innkeeper. He instructed the innkeeper, "Take care of him, and whatever more you spend, I will repay you when I return." This promise of future payment solidified his commitment, ensuring the injured man would receive continued care even in his absence. It was an act of profound generosity and foresight, leaving no doubt about his genuine concern. This parable, told by the teacher, was a direct challenge to the narrow definitions of neighbor prevalent at the time. It wasn't about shared ethnicity, religion, or social standing. It was about action, about compassion, about seeing another human being in distress and responding with love, regardless of who they were or where they came from. The Samaritan, an outsider, became the ultimate example of a true neighbor, demonstrating that empathy knows no boundaries. So, who is the neighbor to the man who fell among robbers? The answer was clear: the one who showed him mercy. This story compels us to look beyond our differences, to dismantle our prejudices, and to open our hearts to those in need, even when it is inconvenient or requires personal sacrifice. It teaches us that true neighborliness is not a matter of proximity or shared identity, but a profound choice to act with kindness and compassion towards all. In our own lives, we encounter countless opportunities to be a good Samaritan. It might not be on a dangerous road to Jericho, but in the quiet struggles of a friend, the silent plea of a stranger, or the unseen needs within our communities. The call to action remains the same: to see, to feel compassion, and to act. To offer a helping hand, a listening ear, or a comforting presence, without expectation of reward or recognition. Let this ancient story remind us that every act of kindness, no matter how small, weaves a stronger fabric of humanity. Let us strive to be neighbors to all, extending mercy and love freely, building a world where no one is left by the roadside and every heart finds connection and care. For in showing compassion, we not only heal others, but we also heal ourselves, enriching the tapestry of our shared existence. I hope you enjoyed our time together as much as I did. Until we meet again, be safe and always dare to dream.